From the vast deserts of Egypt to the jungles of Central Africa, the story of ancient Africa is rich, mysterious, and some would say, otherworldly. Today we're diving into one of the most intriguing questions of all time. Did ancient African civilizations have contact with extraterrestrial beings? Throughout history, Africa has been a cradle of human civilization. From the early kingdoms of Nubia to the advanced societies of Mali and Egypt, Africa has always been a place of incredible knowledge, mystery, and possible extraterrestrial influence. Ancient texts, sculptures, and legends across the continent seem to suggest something more, something beyond human understanding. Today we're going to explore the tantalizing possibility that ancient Africa may have been visited by extraterrestrial beings, as we revisit Lost Knowledge of Africa. The ancient astronaut theory suggests that ancient civilizations around the world, including those in Africa, may have had contact with extraterrestrial beings. These visitors could have shared advanced knowledge, technology, or even influenced the development of cultures and monuments. Take Egypt, for example, known in ancient times as Kemet. The Great Pyramids of Giza, those massive, perfectly aligned structures, are often cited by proponents of this theory as evidence of extraterrestrial influence. It has been discovered that the latitude of the Great Pyramid corresponds to the exact numerical value of the speed of light. How could civilizations, with relatively limited technology, construct such accurate colossal structures without any blueprints or modern tools? Some argue that only beings from beyond this world could have provided the knowledge to do so. In the ancient Egyptian creation story, an egg containing the sun god Ra was laid on a mound of dirt by a celestial bird. The definition of celestial relates to the sky, or outer space, as observed in astronomy. Could this mean that the celestial bird mentioned in the Egyptian creation story could have possibly been a UFO, and that a smaller scout ship may have came out of it and landed on Earth? Experts believe the pyramids were built using basic tools, but the fact that these monuments are aligned with the stars, specifically the Orion constellation, raises a fascinating question. Was it simply advanced human knowledge, or did these ancient Egyptians receive help from the stars? According to the 36,000-year-old text, the Emerald Tablets of Thoth, the Egyptian god Thoth reveals that he is the original builder of the Great Pyramid, and also confirmed that their knowledge and wisdom was received from extraterrestrial races. Chapter 11 reads, "Now shall I speak to thee, knowledge ancient beyond the thought of thy race. Know ye that we of the great race had and have knowledge that is more than man's. Wisdom we gained from the star-born races, wisdom and knowledge far beyond man." Was this simply a coincidence, or is there something more to the connection? Let's head to West Africa, to a remote group of people known as the Dogon. The Dogon are famous for their astonishing knowledge of the Sirius star system, knowledge that, according to some, could not have been obtained without external influence. The Dogon speak of multiple stars in the Sirius system, Sirius A, and the much smaller, invisible Sirius B. The interesting part? Sirius B is a white dwarf star, invisible to the naked eye and only detectable with modern telescopes. The Dogon, however, have known about it for centuries before modern astronomy discovered it in the 19th century. According to Dogon history, an extraterrestrial race of reptilian amphibian beings from the star system of Sirius, who the Dogon call the Namo, taught their ancient ancestors thousands of years ago. There are striking similarities between the depictions and name of the Babylonian god Dagon, the name Dogon, and the depictions of the Namo. In Sierra Leone, West Africa, amongst the Mende people, are the 17,000-year-old Nomoli figurines that also depict reptilian humanoid beings. The names Nomo and Nomoli are almost identical. Are all these similarities between different cultures just a coincidence? Or could there be another explanation? It's one of the many mysteries that leaves us wondering what role extraterrestrial life may have played in Africa's extraterrestrial past. Across the continent, strange formations and structures suggest that ancient Africans may have had help from the skies. In Timbuktu, the legendary city of scholars and traders, there are claims of underground tunnels and hidden chambers that might have been used for more than just commerce or education. Could these tunnels be remnants of ancient extraterrestrial visitors? Some researchers believe that these structures, along with others found across Africa, show a pattern of intelligence far beyond what we attribute to the time period. Africa's myths and legends often speak of beings descending from the sky, carrying wisdom and gifts. The Zulu, for instance, have stories of Unkulunkulu, a creator deity who descended from the stars, bringing knowledge to humanity. Zulu Sangoma elder Credo Mutwa also spoke of stories passed down of African ancestors coming into contact with an extraterrestrial race of reptilian humanoid beings that were known as the Chitu Ari. According to Credo, Zulu legends are filled with stories of extraterrestrials, known as the Fiery Ones, some benign and others harmful. These beings are a part of Zulu myth, legend, and tradition, and keep watch of the earth. The Muhandaruka is an alien of violence. The white-faced, green-like Mutende Yangenge cuts humans up and reassembles them. Other aliens are good. The Mavonjina are messengers of the gods that bring knowledge to humanity. The Nafu, Mbembe, and Sikasa are also benign and have occasionally mated with African women to produce hybrid offspring. In many African cultures, gods and heroes were said to descend from the heavens, imparting knowledge and technologies that transform societies. Could these stories be rooted in encounters with extraterrestrial visitors? It's a question that scholars and enthusiasts continue to explore. In 2003, South African pilot Johan Heine was flying over the hills of the gorgeous Mpumalanga region of South Africa when he crashed his plane into the mountainside. After exiting the plane, Heine saw before him 3 monolithic 5-ton dolomite stones sticking out of the ground, and behind them a giant stone circle. Known to only a select few and accessible solely by rough dirt roads past the wild horses of Kapshahoop, the megalithic stone calendar is dubbed Adam's Calendar. With the shape of a circle and a diameter of 100 feet, it is nicknamed the birthplace of the sun and dubbed Africa's Stonehenge. As with many similar stone monuments, it loosely aligns with the celestial world. The stone circle generated national attention after Michael Tellinger, a writer, revealed that the stone circle is over 200,000 years old and may be the oldest man-made structure in the world built by the Anunnaki. An extraterrestrial race of gods spoke of an early Sumerian religions. According to Billy Meier's 61st Contact in 1976, Billy is introduced by the Plejadians to another member of their federation named Manara. Manara is said to be a beautiful dark-skinned woman from the star system of Vega. Manara stated that the origins of her race began here on the earth in Africa after her ancestors who were from the Lyran region interbred with the Khoekhoe tribe. After they begat extraterrestrial human hybrid descendants, their African descendants left the planet with their Lyran ancestors and settled on the planet Duran, which they inhabit today in the star system of Vega. In the north of Zimbabwe, primarily in the Urungwe and Sipalilo districts on the Zambezi River Valley, exists a tribe of people called the Vodoma people, also known as the Bontwana tribe. The elders of the Vodoma people claim that their remote ancestors were bird-like beings who came from the stars and mixed their DNA with early Earth women to produce offspring. The elders state that their ancient ancestors came from the star systems of Sirius and first established colonies on a planet within our solar system that they refer to as Liitolafisi. This planet Liitolafisi is the planet we know of today as Mars. It has been taught and passed down for thousands of years in their culture that there are 24 inhabited planets within the star systems of Sirius. Due to the Vodoma tribe's complete isolation, they have maintained a unique genetic mutation on chromosome number 7, which has resulted in their entire tribe producing 2 long toes on each foot resembling the foot of an ostrich. This rare mutation is known in modern science as ectrodactyly, with similar genetic mutations occurring as rare as 1 in every 90,000 births. It is a scientific mystery how everyone in this tribe could maintain this condition, which the Vodoma Bontwana claim to be a genetic trait that they've inherited from their ancient extraterrestrial ancestors. The Ariel School Incident. On September 16, 1994, 62 children at the Ariel Private School in Rua, Zimbabwe, were in their playing field for mid-morning break. Suddenly, they saw 3 silver balls in the sky directly over the power lines near the school. The objects hovered as if they were monitoring the power usage of the power lines and then disappeared within a flash of light, reappearing elsewhere. This happened 3 times, then the flying objects began to move down towards the school, with one of them landing over a section of the ground nearby. As the children watched, 2 small men 3 feet in height appeared near the flying silver object. The children described the men as having long black hair, very large football-shaped black eyes, and wearing shiny black suits with pale skin. The men slowly walked toward the children, and without saying a word, telepathically communicated with them. 4 children reported that by looking into the eyes of the men, they received a message warning them that if all of humanity did not turn away from their misuse of technology, eventually the earth would be destroyed, and that all children hold the key to creating a better future. After the children received their message, the men disappeared, and the silver objects flew away within the blink of an eye. The children documented their accounts of the incident with drawings depicting the flying objects and the small men. The incident is still talked about in this community to this day. Whether we're talking about the pyramids of Kemet, Nubia, or alien encounters, the idea that extraterrestrial beings may have influenced the development of African civilizations remains a captivating theory. From ancient texts to oral histories, Africa's past is filled with stories of encounters with beings from the stars. But in the end, it's not just about the question of extraterrestrial contact. It's about the enduring mystery of how ancient civilizations, whether on Earth or beyond, have shaped the human story. And perhaps the answers lie hidden in the stars above us, waiting to be uncovered. What do you think? Did ancient Africa have extraterrestrial visitors? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Africa's extraterrestrial past, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a journey of lost knowledge with James Jeremy. See you in the next video.